And now, another episode of Crit Camp Gaming.
Oh yeah, we back. We back. Happy Wednesday, January 20th, everyone. January 20th, 2021. Happy Inauguration Day. Feeling good today. I hope you enjoyed a little Halfling Festival on the Starting Soon screen. Gotta play that hot jam, that banger. That's right. I think some of you said that it reminds you of Ewoks celebrating at the at the end there. So yeah, gotta play that banger. Just keep the good moods going on. But we are back, and I'm actually really pumped about this. I had a lot more fun playing Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney last week than I thought I would. It definitely is a game of a time. And what I mean by that, and I think I mentioned this at the end of last stream, which was the first time we ever played the game, was that, you know, this game I think is like 20 years old now. I had never really even heard of it until a couple of weeks ago, until my friend Sarah told me about it. But basically, it's one of those games where it's a lot of talking, or it's a lot of cutscenes, it's a lot of dialogue, and then you kind of have like not that many choices or many decisions to make, and then it's like more cutscenes. But as far as a story is concerned, it's got its hooks in me. I'm partial to a mystery. I like that. Let's see where the story goes. I was a little sad to cut it off in the middle of our second case there, but man, that second case was kind of getting long in the tooth. And I was looking at the time. I'm like, I gotta stop now. But so hopefully we'll be able to finish this case and maybe even do a third case. I'm not exactly sure how long these cases go, but it's a lot longer. Each case is a lot longer than you think it is. Zeshin says, can you say we back when you were solo and you're not? Oh, what? Yes, I am solo. That's right. Chris is still out this week, so and I have to say, I have to give an announcement for tomorrow. Most likely streaming tomorrow. Most likely, and it'll either be this or Keyforge. It depends on how much fun we have today with this, actually. But I'm also getting a new washing machine installed tomorrow. So if you guys have, I've complained about it a little bit on the stream in previous. I've been having washer issues forever, and I finally, through the warranty, got a replacement, and I'm waiting for a random call today for them to give me like an 8-hour window or whatever hour window that they're going to give me. If the hours are early in the morning or late at night, I mean, then I can stream unusual day stream. Depending on when that installation is, I might have to push stream earlier or push it later or cancel it altogether. So you may or may not see me tomorrow. And yeah, I guess that's it. Monday, Matt and I will be back for Arkham Horror LCG. And I know I keep promising this every week, but because the schedule gets crazy, he should be back next week. But then again, he's also been away from home for a while, and he has to do a lot of family catch-up. So I can't guarantee it. ETG says, spoiler, Lyle gets thrown out of court for contempt. Never. I follow the rules, okay? And so I might press some witnesses a little much, a little bit. But you know what? That's because I'm trying to get the truth. I'm trying to get the truth out. But yeah, I'm very excited to get back into Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Let's see. Is there any other announcements I want to make about schedule or anything like that? I don't think so, actually. I think we can sort of dive back in. I want to know, for those of you that watched my first foray into Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney last week, if you enjoyed what I did there. Oh, thank you so much for the resub, Ismati. What's going on? Objection! Exactly. I will, I'm gonna spin your wheel right now because I'm feeling great. Feeling good today. let's get this music going on. Let's spin this wheel. All right. What's it gonna be? Oh, 10 push-ups. Y'all, I'm up to 180 on this, which means I have to change this to 180. Should we just start the stream with a little fitness? How's my wrist? Wrist is still not 100%, but I do have the perfect push-up that I found in the attic, so I can do push-ups. It's a little warm. If I start doing push-ups, we're gonna have to take the cardigan off. Okay, maybe we'll do it. Maybe we'll start. I don't know if I'm gonna do a set of 20, maybe a set of 30. Maybe we'll do a set of 20 or something like that. Let's go. 180. I can't catch up to Chris. You know what Chris's burpee number is right now? It's 410 burpees. That's right, Zeshin. It's 410 burpees. And Ismati's asking, is there a currency conversion from sit-ups to push-ups to sit-ups? Yeah. We need to work on a fitness economy, right? Yeah. Let me just do some push-ups here. But you know what? Sit-ups. I probably should be doing some sit-ups. I have a very weak core. Guys, I have a very weak core these days. And you know what they say about weak core? It gives you back problems, which I sometimes do. I feel like, I'm an old man. Sometimes I get sore from sleeping the wrong way. Yeah, right? His body says fitness blockchain. I actually was thinking about that. I was like, oh, get my butt going in gear. Very nice. Very nice. How many years in burpee is that? Yeah. I don't know. Chris says he's going to do these burpees in 2021. And that's 410. But I don't even know. It's just like we stream 3 times a week. Well, Monday nights, he hasn't been joining me. It's me and Matt. So he streams like twice a week on a usual schedule. It's like, we have to just like 52 weeks in a year. We take a couple weeks off for holidays and stuff like that. We need to like do the math to be like, if he's going to start now and assuming he doesn't get any more burpees, or we might want to do assuming like 5 extra burpees per stream, inflation, like or interest, like burpee interest, like what he would need to do per stream. It'd be pretty crazy. As Mike says, meanwhile, I'm over here cooking bacon and pancakes. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. All right, let's do some push-ups to get the blood flowing, right? Because we got hyped for court. So let's do this. Let's get the perfect push-up out so we don't hurt our wrist. Let's do it. Okay. All right. We're gonna do just like a set of 20 there because I am out of shape. I am out of shape in 2021. Now I'm gonna be all out of breath for all this character VO work I'm gonna have to do. Well, for the next like 2.5 to 3 hours, you're gonna listen to me read a story to you. All right, let's go back to the title screen. Ooh, while we catch our breath just a hot second. Gonna have some sip of water. Stay hydrated in 2021, everybody. Zestin says Chris will be up to 1,000 burpees by April. Yeah. Barrel is still in shape, right? Yeah, that's true. That's very true. All right, let's go. Let's get this background music going on. And let's, as per usual, everybody, you let me know you want the background music louder or softer. You want me louder or softer? we can make all those adjustments. We want to make sure that everyone is enjoying this game to the fullest, and that you can still hear me and all that good stuff. But let's get in here. And hopefully, we did do a save state. It would be really sad if this doesn't just open. Continue. Oh yes, there it is. So we are on episode 2, which is case 2. It's called the Turnabout Sisters. This is day 2 of the investigation. So we spent all day. We got thrown right into court, basically, and we're trying to defend our client Maya Fey, who's the sister of our boss Mia Fey. So if you want to give I'm going to do a little previously on Ace Attorney. We are a rookie attorney, a defense attorney, and our first case was defending our buddy from back in the day. We grew up with this guy, Larry Butts. A lot of people said that he looked like Chris with hair, and it was fitting because his name was Butts. But basically, he was being framed for a murder of his girlfriend, and so the evidence was this like statue that looked like the Thinker that was really an alarm clock that he made. And it actually was some like rando dude who was like trying to burglarize her apartment, and then murdered her when she came home in the middle of the day. And then he tried to frame it on Larry Butts. We got him off. We got him off. But immediately after, another murder involving the Thinker. We lost our boss, our guiding light, and it was actually quite a shock for me. And so she got murdered, and then her little sister and myself found the body later that night, and now we are sort of defending the little sister, Maya Fey, from the murder charge. So we spent the first day sort of trying to find her another lawyer, because she didn't really have confidence, because we're so new at this, for us to be her lawyer. But the other lawyer sort of declined. He was a weirdo anyway. And then we were searching for clues in the law office, Mia's law office, and in the hotel across the way where there was a witness of the murder. And then we spent the day in court doing cross-examination on the witness and the bellboy for the hotel. So I think that's all. We're going to try to remember all the details. It stinks that we couldn't have finished the case, because now we're going to have all these, like, we're going to be in court and we're not going to sure where to object and stuff like that, because so I'm going to be leaning on chat a little bit, if you guys can remember. So here we go. Let's load. All right. September 7th, 3:11 p.m., Detention Center, Visitors Room. Well, hello. I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place as this. It's really quite moving. Not, you stinking lawyer. I hope you die. Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May. No, not really. There's something I want to ask. Unfortunately, there's nothing I want to be asked. Look at her face, you're so mean. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head? Here we go again. Please, you're scared. Oh, please, you're scaring the security guard. So, what is it you wish to ask me then, For starters, how did you get to be totally whacked? Alright, so let's talk. Let's talk about that man. So that man, everybody, if you can't remember from last time, that man is the person that, like, rented the hotel room. That booked the hotel room, stayed in the hotel room with her. That was across the street in the law office. And so let's figure it out. About the man who stayed with you in the hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on. No way, Jose. Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. Let's not talk about her attitude right away. Let's have her talk about the wiretap. Why did you place a wiretap on Mia's phone? Aw, when you say it like that, it sounds so cold, so criminal. Tapping people's phones is a crime, Miss May. Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school, Creep. This woman is impossible to talk to. I don't know if I'm gonna get anywhere with talking about her attitude, but here we go. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person. Oh, that does it, bottom-feeding, scum-sucking lawyer. Bottom? Can't tell. Does she have a thing against lawyers or just against me? Alright, so there's nothing to talk to her about. Let's try to remember what we have here. Alright, we can talk about, we can show her the wiretap. Oh yeah, we can talk her about we can show her this testimony. What if we show her the testimony? I wonder what happens there. Smile for the camera, he says. No clues here. Okay. He hasn't moved an inch. Real pro. Okay. Let's go back. Let's present your testimony. Hey, guess what? Actually, I really hate your guts. So get lost. Because, well, I'm not cooperating. Thanks, I noticed. Dang, dude. Let's present this. Oh, same thing. She says get lost. Is there nothing we can do right now? Should we go back to the hotel? Let's go back to the hotel and like maybe we can talk to the bellhop, or the concierge or something. September 7th, Gatewater Hotel, room 303. Ah, welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Oh, thanks. Hey, Dark Black. Yes, we're playing Ace Attorney. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewater's rep, as they say. Huh? Rep? Yes, our reputation will swell as the hotel where the murderer used the wiretap. We can charge a premium for the room, of course. It will be great for business, sir. Whoa. Miss May hasn't been charged with murder. I, too, will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murder iced coffee. Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream? So, you are an honored guest. Please let me know if there's anything I can bring you. No, I want to talk to you about Miss May. About Miss May. Oh, her? Oh, her? Sir, not to boast, but I know the moment I saw her, she'd do it, I said. Do what? I'm starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. I wanted to ask you about the man who was with Miss May. Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you pardon the expression. I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are of the same ilk. We both carry the scent of danger. There we are in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy. If you had a photo of that, man, I'm sure I could identify him. A photo? Could you tell me about this hotel? Absolutely. And on that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as the Gatewater. I propose that we add a subtitle. A subtitle? Gatewater Hotel. Murder Manor. Well, what do you think? Sounds great. Whatever floats your tea set, man. Alright, so, can we present anything to this man? What about May's testimony to this dude? Yeah, I'm gonna present this to you, man. I'm sorry, all I could think about during the trial was the hotel. I wasn't paying much attention to the evidence. Really? Freaking lame. What about this wiretap? No. Huh? There's still a screwdriver stuck in that drawer. Ah, please leave that as it is, sir. That's the Drawer of Terror, hiding place of the murderer's wiretap. It's set to become the most popular attraction here. This guy's serious. I don't believe it. The vase. As expected. I'm not good with flower names, except maybe tulips and sunflowers. I think it's the same stuff from before. Still scene painting, still life, whatever. No clues here, really? Nice weather again. I can see the Fanco law offices. Oh, yes, we plan to install a telescope in that window, of course. Just $5 will earn you 3 minutes of a view to a kill. Just kidding, sir. Oh, ho, 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 ho. By that look in his eyes, I'd say he's more than serious. Simple bed. Been recently made. Bottle and 2 glasses rest on the table. Why hasn't he cleaned these up? I beg your pardon, sir, but if you could please refrain from touching those. It's part of the decor. I call it the last drink before murder. We'll be famous, the talk of the hotel industry. What a weirdo. Is there nothing we can do? You already talked to him. Chat, what do you think? Is there anything to present to this dude? No. Not gonna see any of these. What if we show him this receipt, huh? No, wasn't paying attention. Okay. Alright, I think we gotta move then. Do we go back to the law offices? September 7th, Fanco law offices. Looks like forensics is taking the day off. Detective Gumshoe's nowhere in sight. Police really gave this place a working over. I doubt there are any valuable clues left. Suppose it can't hurt to take a look around, though. I mean, yes. Sky is blue, and so am I. There's that hotel right across the way. Okay. Mia's favorite potted plant. I guess I'll have to water it. Yeah, dude. An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days. Mia's desk. Perfectly clean, as always. The only thing missing is Mia. I think these are all the same as last time. You couldn't cram more legal books in here even if you wanted to. All the cases that the chief worked on are filed here. Are some of the files missing? Yo, somebody took some files. Okay. Move back to... Why would I go back to the Grossberg law offices? September 7, Grossberg law offices. This guy was unhelpful. Huh? Looks like Grossberg is out today. Again. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason. Oh, he took... Dude, he took the painting. He's gone. Expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably more expensive. Okay. Table for clients. Elegant ebony case, if not mistaken. Lighters made solid gold. Even I could tell someone here has got money to burn. It's all the same from last time. Ooh. What's this? Old photos? There are 2 lying here. Something's been written in pencil on the backs. DL6 incident exhibit A, DL6 incident exhibit B. Let's take a look at these. I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. I'm sure no one will miss this one little photo, and it might be a valuable clue. Is this April May in disguise? Photograph quietly added to the court record. Okay. The photo lies on the desk. Maybe I should switch it with the one I took? I think I'll swap them. On the back, the words DL Incidents Exhibit B. Wait, why can't I take both of them? All right, so I'm gonna take this photo. I'm gonna show it to the bellboy. Expensive-looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive-looking books. Funny, they don't look like they've ever been read. Okay. And then the painting is gone. Wait a second. Hold on. Actually, wait a second. For a second, I'm getting a text from my wife. Okay. All right, wait a second. Wasn't there a giant painting on the wall? Yeah. Was a painting of sunflowers? No, it was a fisherman, right? Wasn't it? Was it not a fisherman? I thought it was like a cowboy or something. Oh no. Oh no, was that important? Okay. We are gonna move. We're gonna go back to the hotel. And we're gonna talk to this dude. I'd like you to present this man. Take a look at this photo of this dude with purple hair. That's him, detective. I'm the lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. No. No, I don't, dude. Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit swearing that's him? An affidavit? This guy's way too excited about it. Have him write it. Well, sure, why not? Yes. I've always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. From henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit. Just hurry up and write it. Boom! Not even Miss May can play dumb to this. Excellent. Okay, I think we're gonna move. I think we're gonna go to the detention center. Because we good now. You again? Can't you take a hint and stay gone? Hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me. Oh, so it's my fault now. You don't have to play it. Wait, you don't just have spiky hair, you also have a spiky heart. That does it. When this case is done, I'm shaving my head. Alright, let's present the affidavit. Boom. Could you, have a look at this? What's that? The bellboy's affidavit tells us everything he saw, such as the man you checked in with, who was most definitely this dude. Now I'm getting somewhere. Ease her fears. No, push her hard, dude. This is it. All or nothing. Time to do a little bluff. No use playing dumb. If you don't talk, I'm taking this info to the press. What? Even though he should have been witness to murder, your little friend was missing. Even though he should have been witness to murder, okay? I'm sure the press would have a field day with this reputation. With his reputation. Oh, fine. I'll talk. You win, lawyer. Yes, man, that felt so good. It's great to be alive. Why are you pumping your fists in the air? Now tell me about the man you were with. That man, he's my boss. Red Wright, the president of information gathering conglomerate Blue Corp. Oh, red, white, and blue, everybody. Red, white, information gathering? Well, I suppose you could call it a detective agency. So this is the man that was with you the night of the murder. I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her. It's okay. I'll just ask Mr. White himself. Can you please tell me where Blue Corp is located? Whoa. Mr. Red White, at last. Finally, a lead on this guy. If April May couldn't have done it, that leaves him. Time to take action. Bellboy's... Oh no. Bellboy's affidavit was discarded. Oh no. Did I need that? Wait, why was it discarded? No, was it a one-time thing? I got the information I need, but what if I needed it in court? Ooh. Do I go to Blue Corp? This seems sketch. We're going. September 7th, Blue Corp Inc., CEO's office. Guys, it's that painting, right? I feel like this is the painting from Grossberg's. What's with the surreal decor? Welcome! Please furnish me with the title of your personage. What the? Your name! What's your name? I was just inquirably asking the title that you go by. Right. Phoenix Wright. Inquirably? This is Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendiferous. Perhaps I have intimidated you with my giantesque vocabulary. What's this guy's problem? I'm Red White, CEO Blue Corp. You know, corporate expansion official. ETG in chat saying, what's the over-under on Lyle getting murdered while digging for evidence? I'm feeling very unsafe right now. My business dealings bring me in contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I'm not used to conversing with the wordily challenged. What a fruitcake. Let me guess. You're an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why you would come to meet me like this. What does he mean by that? No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Yipes, this guy's arrogance meter is off the scale. Yeah, we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk about Blue Corp. What kind of company is Blue Corp, anyway? Excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future. You might say we are the future. Sell information? In just 10 years, I've built this business up into the grand office you see now. In case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. I, Red White of Blue Corp, as founder and CEO, named it so. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Fantabulistic, is it not? Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct. She was my secretariat. What a shock it was to see, to hear what she had done. What she has done? You mean the wiretap? Indeed. She is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties. But, as I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is ineffable she would do this. Sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. On the night of the murder, were you in April May's hotel room? Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does not remember you very clearly. Don't matter, the bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that. He raises a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? You should have seen the same thing as April May. Ho, ho, ho. The police, the courts, to me they are mere toys, playthings for my amusement. Yeah, talk to me about this painting. There's something that's bothering me. Yes, what might that be? That big painting on the wall over there. It's gorgeous. It's a very striking piece of art. Magnificentatious, isn't it? Yeah. Why am I making small talk? Okay, hold on. I've seen it before. You know, I've actually seen that painting before. Oh? Just yesterday, actually. Your point being? My point is simple. Or rather, my question is simple. Why is that painting hanging on your wall? Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you? A lawyer? No, my feeble friend, a mere lawyer. Worth nothing! Zilch, Zippo, nada! You lose! Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney, Grody Burger. What? Oh! He punched me! Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do? Charge me with assault? Charge away, I'll welcome it. It is for you who will be found guilty. What? Heed my position, the police, the courts, they all do my bidding. So you say, but I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your compensation. You came here for Grody Burgers, I presume? Mr. Grossberg's, yes. Then you must ask him, why is it that this painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Go now, skedaddle. There's nothing more to discuss. Well, no, I'm gonna examine your office while I'm here. This is the top floor of a 20-story building. The view is quite presidential. This painting was, until yesterday, hanging in Mr. Grossberg's office. Why does Wright have it now? It's not hard to imagine a few possibilities. An impressive lineup of trophies, judges, special runner-up. Judges, special runner-up, best participation judges cooperation award, special good try prize. The words judges and special kind of stand out. You probably strong-arm them to giving them something. This weird statue. Statue of a man holding up the world. The Blue Corp sign certainly stands out enough. The model for the man is, of course, Mr. Wright. I'm guessing this is supposed to be a desk. My, this is quite the thing. The play. Play's the thing. Alright, I don't think there's much else here to examine. Is there anything to present to him? I think we have to go back to Grossberg's, right? And I don't want to present his own. I think we went back to Grossberg's. He doesn't want to talk. Huh? I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat. Jumpin' Jehoshaphat, oh, it's you. What's wrong? You look so pensive. Guys, I can't remember the voices I give these people, so apologies now for continuing. Like, no, what is it? It's not continuous. What's the phrase? I can't remember. Okay. What's wrong? You look so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days. I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess. Something's really bothering him. That much is clear. Alright, so let's talk to him. Continuity. That's what it is, Dark Black. Thank you. Mr. Wright. So I played Blue Corp a visit. Oh, I see. Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit, something has been bothering me. Oh, what is it? Well, out with it, my boy. You see, it's just that big painting. Mr. Grossberg, sir. There was a giant painting hanging right there the other day. Was there not? The one you said had no intention of parting with? Well, I saw it. Today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Corp, Red White's office. So you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting. Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow. Connected, you say? Yes, and I know what it is. He's giving you information, he's blackmailing you and your lovers. I think maybe he's blackmailing you. Mr. Wright has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail? I think that painting is fairly gaudy proof. Very well. This may be the chance I've been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest so I can finally rest easy. After all, you were me as understudy. Perhaps it was fate? What's he talking about? Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now. 15 years? All because of that DL6 incident, as you may have guessed. The name on the back of those photographs. As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. White would have destroyed me if I did. So that's the connection. It's hard for me to tell you this, my boy. but arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible. Impossible? Why? He has information on everybody. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. What? They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves, and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. Why, what you see is nothing more than a weight of many years. Yeah, let's talk about this DL incident, man. What is this DL6 incident? DL6 is nothing more than a sordid code of the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium, a spirit medium. A medium? Her name was Mr. Faye. Faye! Indeed. She was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the bequest of the police, and she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. This is what Maya was talking about the other day. I did all I could for her, and in the end, cleared her wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is a DL6 incident. Wow. What's the reason of the blackmail? Well, why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg? The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him. You told White? He offered me riches. It is an embarrassment to me now. Because I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it, and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail. I see. White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet, if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office. Mia's office? She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found. Let's talk about your refusal. I asked you before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have a right to know. A right, Mr. Wright? No, I'm sorry. It's just I need more time to think about it, my boy. Alright. He does seem troubled. I'm starting to have a feeling I know what it is. Talking about today's trial. So you came to see the trial? Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. I couldn't get a wink of sleep. Really? What was that? Well, you see, it's just Mia's sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl. You're useless, man. Is there anything else to examine here? I think we've done all we can do. And is there anything to present back to this man? Sorry, sir, I borrowed this. Ah, so it was you, my boy. Who is this man? It's a long story, I'll be needing that back now. Oh no. Oh no, I gave it back? No! Why did I do that? Okay, I think we're gonna go back. We're gonna go to Mia's office now. Why am I returning stuff? It's funny, looking at this room seems normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. Examine at these files. Alright, all the cases, Chief. They're all in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at? Yeah, let's look at... It could be under White. It could be under Red. It could be under DL6. Misty Faye. That's Mia and Maya's mother. Should I take a look? Yeah, read it. I have tarnished the Faye name, leaving only those words my mother vanished. I was determined to find the ones who made my mother blame herself in this way. I forget Mia's voice. Did I give her an English accent or not? Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of the two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold that information to the press. This parasite who makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name is... The record stops there. Yeah. So me and New Grisberg, we know that. Alright, J through S. Let's see, J through S. Nothing much in here. Yeah, skim it. The biggest part here is at the end in S, suicide. Ew, she has a collection of suicide reports. There's politicians, policemen. There's writing on most of these in pencil. Wright, this is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. White drove them all to do it. I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. Alright, so article about politician suicide, the word Wright is written in pencil at the top. Okay. Yeah, check them. T through Z. Alright, looking for White. Here we go. Oh, the White section was taken. I think we knew that was going to happen. Okay. Where to now? Do we go back to talk to this boy? Let's present this newspaper clipping. I found this in Mia's files, so she was investigating Red White as I expected. Well, if you wanted to challenge him, you could present this in court. Not a bad idea. Really? That's it? Where are we going then? Do we go back to the hotel? The bellboy seems to be out, huh? The sound of water is coming from the shower. La-dee-da, money-making, I got the money-making blues. Someone seems to enjoy washing the showers. Okay. Okay, so I guess there's nothing here. Whoops. Alright, do I go back to the... Whoops. I didn't want to go back here. Did anything change? No. Okay, so no here, no here. We can go to the detention center or back to Blue Corp. Oh god, are we gonna go back to Blue Corp? No, let's go to the detention center. Let's talk to May. Oh. Okay. I guess there's only one place to go. Back to Blue Corp. Well, aren't you persistent? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident will occur. Do I make myself clear? Transparent. Is there anything else to examine while I'm here? And do I just present him with that clipping? Oh, here we go. There's no point in asking this crooked, straight question. I need some evidence I can use as ammo. What's wrong? Was something in my face? Why, yes. There's my eyes, my nose, and my mouth. But of course I jest. You need not restrain your mirth, my friend. It is okay to indulge in my cosmopolitan sense of humor. I will not think less of you. Got to put him on the spot quick. Stop that. Your hot gaze is giving me goosebumps. Okay. Do I show him? I feel like it's so silly to show him this, but... Okay, hold on. Mr. White, see this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then, one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me, how? I found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia? She had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word. White. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. You blackmailed him. You were blackmailing him. Blackmail? Not just him either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all the suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation. Mr. Wrong. What is it that you should be doing right now? Investigating me? No. I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia. Oh, the interphone. Secretary's office, hello? Mr. Wrong will be leaving now. Yes, sir, I'll send someone right away. Wait a second, Mr. White. You're right, you're wrong. Wait, to what? What is this? You're absolutely right. I should be looking for the killer now. And actually, I've done better. I found him. He's sitting right in front of me. Just what are you insinuating? Mia was on you, and she was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then Mia was murdered and all documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it. Secretary's office. We won't be needing an escort for Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office. Of course, sir. One moment, please. White? That you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What's this about? The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And, thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify. What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go in court. Quietude! I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed, but he could be violent. What? What man? Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer, man. What? Mr. White, this isn't another one of those... Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you are in a position to freely offer your opinions on me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police now. Did I not tell you? Mr. Wrong, you are a mere lawyer. As was Miss Mia. How dare you? I'll point the finger at you, and you'll be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they make you look competent. I feel faint. Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir. Butts. Harry Butts. Right, actually. Phoenix Wright, and my friend's name is Larry. Oh, right. Sorry, pal. Butts was the murderer, right? Detective Gumshoe, I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. What? Take this despicable human into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. Oh, man. September 8th, 3:37 p.m. Detention Center. Visitor's room. I can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. White's going to set a trap for me, and the prosecution will be on it for sure. Or, of course, Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday, but I refused. I had an idea. Wright! Mr. Wright! Oh, Maya. Great, they let you out of detention. Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you. Huh. Now I'm afraid we've switched places. What? You mean you? I explained what happened to Maya. Okay, good. I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, and now you. This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do? Well... cheer me on in court. Well, you could cheer for me in court. Cheer for you? You mean, like a cheerleader? Huh? Oh, yeah, like that. Alright, leave it to me. Huh? I better get a uniform, some pom-poms. Oh, no. Wait. What? I'm kidding. It was a joke. No way. No, really, I was kidding, but thanks. Good to know you're on my side. And there really isn't anything you can do for me anyway. But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I've got to give that man a piece of my mind. Just a piece? Okay, then come to the trial tomorrow. Okay, I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two. Wow. Times may change, yet with crime, it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. Almost all finished in a day, most with a guilty verdict. I never thought I'd end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case. With the true culprit appearing as the star witness, this is it. Tomorrow, it's me or him. To be continued, man. All right. Yes. Oh no, the day 3 trial. Back. Let's start. September 9th, 9:52 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 1. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah. One way or other, this case gets decided today. Phoenix, look! Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from the Chief Prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony, if I raise an objection, I'll have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What? Does White have the judge in his pocket too? So you're saying I'm going to be guilty, end of story. I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who's innocent. All they can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth, you've changed. Phoenix, you know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix, right? Oh man, do we go to law school together? What are you thinking? Phoenix. Well, court will be starting soon. What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not... I'll be defending myself. What? Okay, let's do this. September 9th, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 1. Oh no, this is bad. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, are you sure you are up to doing this?
Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself.
Understood. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please.
Hey, Rickster says, oh no, missed too much, had an errand to run. Well, now we're on trial. That's what you need to know. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime.
I see. The prosecution may call its witness.
That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. If anyone's going to raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. Mr. Edgeworth, You owe an explanation to the court. Why did this witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Fey? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time, I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court.
Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor.
Oh my gosh, guys. Great. He gets to show off, and I get nowhere. I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Look at this guy. What a jerk. Please state your full name.
You wish to know the title of my personage?
Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle. Your name?
Yes, that's what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse?
Name! These two are great together.
My name is Red White,
but my friends call me Blanco Nino.
I'm the CEO, to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp.
Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey?
That would be negatory. I did not.
You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder?
Correct.
And you witnessed the murder from there?
Ahem. Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. White. You may begin your testimony.
If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and the last man standing?
Ho, ho, ho.
Testimony time.
I hope you made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer.
What? Let him have it, Phoenix. Wait, why is she... She's on the stand with me? Or she's at the table with me? I thought she was cleared.
Okay, let's see. I believe it was 9. I believe. I was quietly perusifying, that's reading to you, some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase.
Oh, yeah.
Finally, there was a terrible impaction, and then it was over. If things occurred as you testify, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant. I mean Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. All right, guys. This is it. This is big. This is big. It was about 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. Is there anything to press on the fact that it was 9 o'clock? Zeshin says, nice knowing you. Yeah. I was quietly perusifying, or that's reading to you, some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man, attacking a woman with long hair. Well, let's present May's testimony. Your Honor, that statement contradicts his evidence.
It does? I don't see anything contradictory.
Really? Her whole testimony was that it was Maya or a woman instead of me.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh God. Thinker. I am at a loss, my friends. Needless to say, that man was other than you, Mr. Lawyer. She too was surprised, of course. Victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Do I even have enough evidence for this? Do we press him on the time? How do you know what time it was? Because I'm always absolutely perfect, you know? No, you're not getting away with that. You are so mistrusting, Mr. Lawyer. So, what was the proper term for secretary again? Anyway, Miss May ordered room service for 9 o'clock. It happened soon after the room service arrived. That's what Miss May said too. Hold back. I don't see anything to gain by attacking him on this any further. Okay, what were you doing at the time? I was quietly perusifying, that's reading to you some papers by the window. Is there any reason why that's sketch? Why was the glass... Why do we have glass shards? We never used those yet. Then I heard bedlam coming from outside. Alright, let's press him on that. A bedlam? It must have been when you attacked, I assume. We see. Continue. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. Is there any reason to press him on looking at the building? Okay, let's just press him. Spiky haired. Hold it. What you said directly conflicts with Miss May's testimony. Miss May clearly stated that the assailant looked like a girl. I've always been proud of my eyesight, Mr. Lawyer. Just what is your eyesight? Sparkling. Counting both eyes? 40. 40? Don't add them together. I think the witness is trying to say his eyesight is good. Hey, whose side is the judge on anyway? And what did you do then? I called Miss May over at once. She too was surprised, of course. What was Miss May doing at that time? She had just finished watching a soap opera on the TV. I was weeping openly. Did you know she had been tapping the Fae office phone? Irrelevant. That has nothing to do with the case at hand. I care not. I will answer the lawyer's bold inquiry. Miss May was acting alone when she tapped the phone on this Fae woman. You make a good politician, Mr. Wright. Ho, ho, I know. After all, I am El Presidente. Please continue. Damn, dude, I'm doing bad. Yeah, Rickster, it's looking bad. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Can you be a little bit more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course. Comprende? I understand. The victim was attacked by you and then ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? Okay, so May said she ran to the right, I think. As you know, I'm always absolutely perfect. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail. Okay. We're gonna do the May testimony. Wait right there. Mr. White, you dug your own grave.
What is this?
You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran to the right.
Oh, ho, ho. It is simple. You have misheard her.
I think not. I got this paper right here. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here. And the victim was here. And if the victim ran to the left, as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Oh, look at him.
Very strange. I did see her run to the left, I did.
Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one.
True.
Maybe he really did see the victim run left. So he did witness the killing? Wait a second.
Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor.
Miss May says right, and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court?
Oh no. The broken glass. She ran left. But he didn't witness it. Oh! Wait. Was Miss May the one that killed her? So he was witnessing it and saw her move left. Miss May was actually in the killer's position and saw her move right, so they're both right? Is that it? They're both right. Both witnesses are telling the truth, for once. Ha! I doubt it. Or rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There's one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel.
Mr. Wright, what do you mean?
Yes, what do you mean he was not viewing the crime from the hotel? If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fay & Co., of course. More specifically, he was standing there. Time to show the court where Mr. White was standing. Oh, wait. She went right. That's where he was. Oh, whoops. Take that! This is where he was. Look! When the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point, to him it would appear that she ran to the left. Got my left-right mixed up. Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste. That is where the killer was standing.
Order. I will have order. Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting?
Rapscallion! The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor.
Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. Ho, ho, ho. You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer.
What now? He's laughing.
The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, may I be allowed to testify once more?
Oh, what? Guys, I thought we were going to get there.
Very well, let's hear your revised testimony.
Good luck. Can't fix a broken testimony, buddy.
She ran to the left. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That's what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? That does seem to make sense. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony? You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. All right. All right, hold on. What was... Yeah, what's this? Died from a blow by a blunt object, may have lived for a few minutes after being hit. Okay, when you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, you ran to the right. I'm going to present to you the autopsy report. Mr. White, the victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say about that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were abso-positively perfect? I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite. The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice. Don't let him get away. Gavelled. Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony. The crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this now, White. Mr. White? Okay. The two accounts. Well, see, I looked out the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then the next moment I saw Miss Samia run to the left. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran to the door. Then you did hit her with a single blow thwap. Thwap indeed. Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting. Deal with it. This is almost over. Oh, God. Well, you see, when I looked at the other window, when I heard that thing fall. Thing fall. Press. You heard that thing fall? What exactly was that thing? Huh? Oh, that, the glass light stand. Right, the one that had fallen over the scene. Phoenix! Doesn't something about that strike you was odd? Yeah, very odd. Mr. White. Huh? What? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes. Then change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his testimony yet again. Okay, of course. A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. The glass stand was lying on the floor? That's the first I've heard of this. Why didn't you tell us about the stand before? Why? Me? Well, I was instructed not to. Wait! 1 moment! Give me a minute to gather my thoughts. I am so confused. Why, it's falling apart.
Your Honor, please, I ask that you do not allow the witness to be badgered any further.
Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness.
Yes, Your Honor. Edgeworth is on the ropes.
Very well, the witness may continue his account.
Then the next moment I saw Miss Mia run to the left, attacked her, but she dodged. She turned and ran for the door, and he did her in with a single blow flap. Okay. Is this when I show the glass shards? Okay, I think we have to show the glass shards for some reason. Mr. White, it was impossible for you to have seen the light stand.
What?
The stand broke into pieces when it fell. Oof. Just by seeing the broken pieces, you would have no idea it was a light stand. So tell me, exactly when was it that you saw the stand? Answer the question! Oh man, he's sweating, dude, he's sweating.
Isn't it obvious? I saw the stand before it fell over.
So you saw the stand before the victim was attacked then?
Correct. That would be no problemo, right?
Big problemo. There's a big problemo. I mean, problem here.
What problem is this?
Mr. White, let me make sure I have this straight. You saw the glass light stand through the window from the hotel before the incident occurred?
Correct. That is so. It is conclusive, definitive, undeniable, unimpeachable.
No, it's impossible. You couldn't have seen the stand.
Gavel. What? Why couldn't he? You have proof?
I sure do, Your Honor. A person in the hotel could not have seen the stand before it fell over. What am I supposed to do here? Oh yeah, there it is. Look at this!
These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes?
Correct, Your Honor. Now look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you'd be able to see. Here! Well, you know that the light stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. Wright. What do you have to say about that? Ridiculosity. Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment it fell, and the only place you could have seen that from is from inside the Fey Law office. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Gah! Gavelled.
Mr. White?
Mr. White, you did it, didn't you?
Mr. Your Honor, Miss Mia.
Heh, looks like we're about to get our verdict. That's far enough, Phoenix Wright. What? I forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White, I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now,
What?
I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. What? The wiretap?
Order, order. Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this.
Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain.
I really don't like the way this is headed.
As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay.
What does that have to do?
Your Honor, the question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office, and by who? No, you wouldn't. Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct?
Oh, man. Correct! You are most correct, Miles.
Give me a break!
Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fay & Co. law offices. That is when I saw the accursed light stand.
Dude, Rickster, plot twist. Totally.
Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth.
Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer.
I see.
However, it is a fact that Mr. White had been to that office well before the murder took place. When he went to place the wiretap, he could have seen the glass light stand then. Wait, didn't he say... Wait. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theories is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is. Didn't he say he didn't know Mia?
Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. Oh, he's all sparkles again? Ahem, leave it to me.
I feel faint. Dude, I just want him to go down. The wiretapping.
It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fay & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. So you saw the stand before the night of the incident, and this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over, by the sound? Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle. Correct. That is right. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine.
Dark black, dude. He's so slippery. What am I supposed to do now? Good luck, Phoenix. Oh, God. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. Hold it. Do you have proof? Miss April May knew the details of the Miss Fay's phone conversation. This proves the wiretap was placed before the murder. Huh? Right.
I had entered the Fay & Co. law offices. Oh my god.
Was it really you that went into the office, or was it Miss May? Unidentified fingerprints were found, unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in the Fay & Co. law offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's. And if I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints. Fixer says, you can tell what something you've seen once by the sound of it falling. I call setup, yeah. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went into the Fay & Co. law offices.
Of course, I had done so to place a wiretap.
Why did you tap Mia's phone? This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor.
Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality.
That is when I saw this glass light stand. Why did you notice something so as innocuous as a light stand?
The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beautacious thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. Damn it. There's nothing for me to press him on. Maybe he's around enough I can bluff him out of something. Alright. There's no more pressing. We must present. Whoa. There is that call, so they're wiretapping. Let me read this conversation again. So on September 5th, Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. There's actually something when you hold on to me again. What is it this time? Clock. Papers, is that evidence? Then I'll leave you. Okay. Man. Chat. What are we doing? It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I entered the Fanco law offices. It's the wiretap. Uh-oh. Don't tell me I've run out of ammo. Tss. I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. Time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. Oh no. No more. I can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright? Are you giving up? What? Wait. All I wanted to do was like read through his testimony again. Phoenix. Phoenix, over here. I know that voice. Mia? Never give up, Phoenix. Oh, oh my God. Mia. Where am I? The waiting lobby? What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. What? Ah, you're finally awake. Gak! Hey, Phoenix. Gak? That's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. You're... Maya? Didn't you know the Fae... Didn't you know the Fae women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that it was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. Oh wait, sorry. It appears that it was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. Wait, what? So... What? So Maya is channeling you, Mia? That's right. I am Maya, but I'm also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. This makes no sense. But we don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You've already won. Huh? You have that receipt in the court record, right? Oh yeah, the one you wrote Maya on. Phoenix. Wright wrote that, not me. So what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front? It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. $1,000. Wow, big spender. Item. Glass light stand. Date of purchase, September 4th. September 4th! That's right, Phoenix. I bought that light stand the day before I was killed. Whoa! Now what did Mr. White say in his testimony? It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. He said that he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene.
Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. Now you just have to prove it. Right. So, I couldn't solve the case on my own, so the spirit of Mia had to be channeled through her little sister Maya to give me information about evidence I already had. Like, it was great to talk to Mia again. Like, I mean, God knows that we've all missed her, right? But kind of feeling bad about my lawyering skills here, just a little bit. But if it gets me off, it gets me off. Here we go. September 9th, 1:16 p.m., District Court, courtroom number 1. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant, rather, are you all right, Mr. Wright? Yes, sorry, Your Honor, I'm fine now. Then let's start where we left off. Your Honor, there is nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. Wright is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Ms. Phoenix Wright. Your Honor, please, give me one more chance. I promise you, this is the last time I'll ask you. But as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter? I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. Here it is, the wiretapping. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. Enter the Fey and Lawlessness. Alright, here we go. Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood? Wah! You're grasping! I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt? Well, a glass light stand. And the date of purchase, why, that's the day before the murder. You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered the Fay & Co. law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? No, it's impossible. Uh-oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well. Then that is all for the trial of... Oh! Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. Eh? No, what? There's no way you can wear mouths with this? Dude, guys. Oh wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. There's a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there was no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. Object. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There's no need to prolong this trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth? If anyone's going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence. I see. Objection denied. What? The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow. There's no telling what I'll have if I can't end this now. Edgeworth is sure to come up with, or just make up something. And after Mia showed up to help me and all... Oh, damn, dude. Mr. Your Honor, may I go home? Of course. Thank you for your time. The witness will stay. Mia. Phoenix. Read this note aloud. Mia, what's this? Mia, constantly bailing me out, man. A memo received from Mia. Your Honor, if I may. You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. You bet I am. My life is riding on this one. I have something I would like to read to the court. Take that! Take this memo! That came out of nowhere. The memo Mio had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Stop! Desist! Halt! Please! Stop! Make him stop! How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now, or else this list will be released to the press. I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker. Case closed, Your Honor. Gabbled. Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. You've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense. Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that, if only you knew how spirited it was. Well, this court finds the defense, rather the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright. That is all. This court is adjourned. September 9th, 2:24 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again. But, congratulations, you're lucky I was born a fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. As long as you live? My time here is running out. Huh? Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long. What? No, there's still so much to say. Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief! Hee, I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix, can you come to the office tonight, say 9? The office? I'll see you later. Chief! Mia! What the heck is going on? September 9th, 9:02 p.m., Faye & Co. Law Offices. Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came, Mia. I was kind of worried you might not. Huh? Of course I came. Well then, I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? Mia? Wow, you should see your face. What are you talking about? It's me, Maya. Maya? What, did I look like my sister? Look like you were her. I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Maya, well, why are you here? Because of this. See, Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of me, Phoenix. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of... She means the office, this office. Someone has to help with the new Wright & Co. law offices, right? And who better but me, Maya Faye, reporting for duty. Wait, no, on second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick, Maya here, ready to get down to business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you.
Nick?
You know what this means? We're partners.
Oh, jeez. You know, when I think about it, it is Maya's fault I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright & Co. law offices. That's got a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. Dude, I just took over the... Aww. Dang.
Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching.
Rickster says 9 has significance, I think. Yeah, I think so.
Right, okay, Nick, let's do it.
Huh? Do what?
Burgers, dummy, burgers. In this great burger joint just down the street. Come on, there's times of wasting.
Okay, wait up. The end. A brand new episode has been added. Okay. Let's see what time it is. Okay, we have about an hour. We should be able to get this thing started. Let's see. So it's episode 3, Turnabout Samurai. All right. Should we change? I almost feel like we need to change the title here. Let's see. What is this called? Turnabout Samurai. Why is everything turnabout? Samurai case. All right. Feeling pretty good about this. Man, that was a rough one. I almost feel like we need to take a break here. But we still have time. It's just like we might as well jump into the next case, right? All right. Yes. Okay. Gah. You have disgraced me for the last time, Steel Samurai. The pale moon. Oh, I missed it. The moon? No, it is you. You should gaze upon the moon, for it will be the last moon you ever see. See you in hell, evil magistrate. Woo-ah! Gara! Warrior swords gleam and striking the moonlight. One has fallen. But who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode of The Dark Messenger Returns. October 14th, 5:31 p.m. Wright & Co. law offices. I got right to it and rebranded.
That rocked. See you in hell, evil magistrate.
Whoa, stop playing that broom around.
Oh, Nick, I didn't know you were here.
Of course I'm here. What was that surreal show you were watching?
What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai?
Oh my gosh.
He's only the most popular TV hero for young people.
Young? Like how young?
10 years old.
What the heck are you doing getting all excited?
Hey, I'm only 17. That's 17. See, I'm a teen, not like you, Nick.
Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24.
And watch it with me. He's really cool, and it's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was the #1.
I really worry about kids these days.
Ramps. Well, the Steel Samurai's over. I guess it's time to close up the office.
Guess. Wish we had some clients. How are we keeping this office open? Months passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time, but no one paid any attention to Wright & Co. law offices. How am I going to pay the rent this month? Seriously.
It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner. October 16th, 8:14 a.m. Phoenix Wright's bedroom. Well, getting a call. Hello? This is Phoenix. Nick! Maya? What? It's so early. It's the Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai got arrested. Huh? You mean the guy on the show? Yes. They're saying that the Steel Samurai killed a villain. Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Yeah, on TV. Yeah, on TV. No, I mean he did it in real life. He skewered a villain with his samurai spear. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Just come to the office quick, please, Nick. October 16th, 9:22 a.m., Wright & Co. Law Office. Maya's here watching television. And now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role in the popular kids show The Steel Samurai, Warrior of Neo-Old Tokyo. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found stuck through the body. Police believe this was the weapon, the murder weapon, and are investigating further. Dark Black says it took me a bit to get into this case compared to the last one. Well, the last one's so personal. This has to be a joke. No, it's a nightmare. The Steel Samurai is over. The world is over. Here, getting my cell phone. Yes, Wright & Co. Law Office. What? Nick, it's a Steel Samurai. What? Yes, of course. We'll be right there. Holy crap. Let's go, Nick. Go where? They have the Steel Samurai down in detention. So what? So I've decided this will be our first case. Oh, God. Well, what should we do? What should we do? How can you just sit here like this? We have to get down to the detention center and meet the Steel Samurai. Does she want to invest this case, or do I just do some sightseeing later? My money's on sightseeing. We don't have enough information to make a case yet, just admit it. Just admit it. You don't have a clue what happened. No, we just don't have enough information. Okay. Let's just go to the detention center. October 16th, detention center. Visitor's room. Whoa! Look at this guy. What's wrong, Maya? It's him. It's in the flesh. Is that guy really him? What do you mean that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client. That's him. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but he definitely did it. Murder at least once, maybe twice. Whoa. What are you saying? Yes? Something wrong? No. This is off to a great start. I know. You're disappointed, aren't you? Disappointed? Oh no. No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of the Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know. I didn't want to wreck their dreams. Oh. I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now. Nick! What? He's a good guy. I mean, he's good. Yeah. He didn't do it. Alright, let's talk to this dude. Yo, what happened, dude? Maybe you could start by telling us what happened. Yes, of course. It seems like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon. But when 5 came around,
and the staff gathered at the studio. The evil magistrate was found lying in the crumpled heap near the set. Damn. They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer. Dead.
Jack Hammer.
He had been expertly skewered with the samurai spear.
The samurai spear?
Yes, it's a long spear that the steel samurai, uses as a weapon.
Maybe you can explain to me just what the steel samurai is.
Nick, how could you say a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this. He's a bit out of touch with the world.
Hey, who's new to this?
No, it's all right, really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of Old Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate. Although, I guess he did defeat him this time. Sniff.
Wow. I see. Old Tokyo. Who comes up with these names? Now, where were you on the day of the murder?
Well, that morning I came to the studios at 9.
Another 9, everybody. Another 9.
We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5, but I was feeling a little tired. So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here.
So you were sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder. Some action hero.
What will the kids think? Sniff. I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder. Right. Global Studios. I'll draw you a map.
Wow, Nick, let's go.
I'm willing to bet $10 she asked for autographs. Okay. Anything to do here? Smile for the camera. This guy hasn't moved. He's a pro. So we did that. Do we have anything? Nope. Going. Studio. October 16th, Global Studios main gate.
Wow, this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome. Aren't you excited?
Hey, you there. You want in? You gotta go through me.
Oh, sorry. We're, lawyers.
Oh yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security. And it's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out.
Gawkers?
Gawkers, sightseers, tourists. I know the type. You heard about the incident, came to snoop around. Youths today. Wasting your time. Do you don't have jobs doing this? Oh my god, it's going so fast. Maybe I should become a lawyer too. Sounds like a life of ease to me. Work around. I was young things in my blah, 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 hippie clothes. What are these dudes doing in my day? What's that? Okay.
Nick? Will I grow up to be like her? Please say no.
I don't know. It's possible.
Hey. Listen when you're being spoken to, youths today.
Alright, I guess we should, let's examine a little bit here. The computer that runs the studio,
Hey, no touching.
An overhead map of the studios. Right from here is the employee area. To the left are the actual film studios. Okay. The main entrance to the studio. There was a big scene here yesterday with onlookers pressing against the gate. Shady van, studio van. They probably use it to carry out film equipment. Alright. So obviously we're gonna like in court be like, you know, look, we're gonna look at the security cameras and what was in that van, or the van's gonna like go missing or something like that. Alright. Time to talk. Studios.
So what do you do here at the studios? At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days...
No, you were a star?
Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie.
Woo, wow.
This place has really gone downhill, you know? But 10 years ago, that was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then, too. He was...
Hammer? Hold on.
Alright. The victim, dummy. The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with.
Can you tell me about Mr. Willpowers?
He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch. That's probably why he thought the Steel Samurai was a big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer.
We don't know for certain what Will Powers is guilty.
Powers, of course, is guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job.
What kind of person was Jack Hammer?
What kind of person? Oh, if you only knew. Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series.
Should I have heard of that?
But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that. Reduced to playing the villain on children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying them peanuts. That's enough to make you cry.
Alright, reason for suspicion. Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer?
I was standing right here yesterday. I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5.
Alright, this is probably important detail, everybody. She was here from 1 to 5 when they found the body.
Now the studio where the murder took place is to the left of here. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place.
And that person was Mr. Powers?
Yes, I saw him.
But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room.
Oh, I'm sure he'd say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer. You can bet your biscuits on it. Isn't it time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along.
Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request.
Thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request, and maybe I'll let you in.
This lady here thinks she owns the place, obviously.
So we need a letter. I don't have it, right? No. There's nothing else to examine. We already did that. Let them move. Let's go back. Let's get this letter.
Hello. How was the studio? They all think I did it, don't they?
No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick?
Right, not at all. At worst, you're a suspect.
Sniff.
Security lady. About the security guard at the main gate of the studio.
Oh, the security lady?
She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking.
Yes, actually. She said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the bigwigs at the studio. But let her see you stumble once, and she'll never let up on you.
Grr, she's got some nerve.
Do you think?
Do you think you could write a letter formally requesting my representation?
Of course.
Boom. Got it. I just hope this gets me past the security lady. And let's talk about his alibi really quick. Mr. Powers, you weren't hiding anything from me, are you?
What? No, I would never do that.
Earlier, you said that you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch.
Yes, like a baby.
But the security lady says she saw you that day. She says she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime.
What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise.
Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business, and I need every advantage I can get.
I know, I'm sorry, Sniff. But I swear to you on my mama's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me.
What did she see? He doesn't seem to be lying. So all we have is that piece, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Let's move. Do we go to law office or let's go back to the main studio gate. Nothing changes? Well. There was something else I thought. Oh. That security must like junk food. There's a mound of it at the desk here. I can see the computer that runs the security cameras. Okay. We shall now present to you. Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter of request from Mr. Powers.
Yes, I recognize the bold, childish scrawl.
Alright.
To think he would entrust his fate to youths of such unreliable appearance. Really?
Really?
Anyway, you may pass. But only left from here, toward the studios. No going to the right, that's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal, were my instructions. The good detective told me himself.
Hey, Nick.
Huh?
There were maps in the security guard station.
Alright. Hey, not bad. Alright, so...
Those are 50 cents a piece, thank you.
Well, time to go, Nick.
50 cents.
Alright. Alright, so... We are where? At this gate? And then she said go left to this studio? Is that right? Or are we staying at the gate and we have to go this way to the studio? Okay. It's confusing. Like, what is this? The main entrance to the studio. There's a big scene here at the onlookers at the gate. Over to map of the studios. Right from here is the employee area. To the left are the actual film studios. Okay. So... right from here is the employee area. Left is from the studio. That feels kind of weird. From where we're standing, but okay. Is any more talking there? Nope. Let's move. Outside Studio 1. Oh! October 16th, Studio 1 entrance.
Hey! Aren't you the murderer from the other day?
Oh, it's that confused detective.
Hey, pal. You know Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset. It's your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window.
So?
Hey, if he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work.
Wow.
Detective?
I think you hurt his feelings.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt.
You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart.
Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here?
Well, we're on this case too, pal.
Huh? Hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait.
I'd say he's a character, all right.
All right, let's talk to him. What do you got to say, Detective Gumshoe? So how's your investigation going, Detective?
Well, it's, hey, I can't tell you that, pal.
Nick, maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions?
Right, so, Detective, mind if I take a look at what you got?
What I got?
The autopsy report, the latest version, if you please.
Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal.
All right, so Jack's autopsy report, time of death, October 15th at 2:30, caused pierced through the chest by a spear. Why was Mr. Powers arrested?
Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. At that time, there was no other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30. That person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate.
Nick, if that's true, anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence.
Thanks for cheering me up. About the security lady.
Oh, that sweet old lady. What a charmer.
Huh? Are we talking about the same person?
When I showed her my badge, and she gave me a donut and some coffee.
Remember what Powers said. She's a sucker for authority.
She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence.
What? What kind of evidence?
Well, that, photo. Photo of the Steel Samurai heading toward the scene of the crime.
What?
Who took that?
See the camera up on that gate, pal?
The gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign?
Yeah. Whenever somebody walks by, that camera automatically snaps a photo of them.
Oh no! Nick, he has evidence. We're finished.
Funny, for someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy.
What's wrong, pal? You seem down.
Don't look so happy when you say that.
Oh,
We'd like to ask the employees here some questions.
Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not gonna find any clues I haven't already found. Ha 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 ha.
I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves.
Nick, let's go. We've got a free pass to the place. Now's our chance to check things out.
Nothing more to say to you. There's nothing to present to you. Alright. Let's examine the camera. Hey, there's a camera here.
That's a security camera. It takes photos of people going to the studio. All you have to do is look at the data, or you can see who went where. There's a number plate on the camera. ST1307.
Oh, whoops, I'm in Phoenix's voice. That must be the camera ID number. I'm a little bushed. Maybe I'll take a short rest here.
Hey, good idea, pal.
Detective, aren't you on the case?
Well, yeah, but... Hey, us detectives get tired standing around too, pal.
Detective Gumshoe, what's down the path to the left? It looks like a tree fell down over the path.
Oh, yeah. That way is kind of dangerous. You should stay out, pal. There's nothing down there anyway. That's where Studio 2 used to be. So they tell me. They don't use it now, though.
That is sketchy. Let's check out the map. Oh, I see. We're just on the inside of the gate, huh? Studio 1's ahead and then left down the path to Studio 2. Okay. Studio mascot. I guess it's a monkey of some kind. But what kind of monkey has a nose like that? He's holding a sign in his hand. Right. Studio 1. Left. To Studio 2.
What's up with that thing? It looks kind of busted.
Oh, the wind was pretty strong yesterday and broke the head off. They took that tree down with it, too.
Alright. The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body.
Let's go and check it out, Nick. Hey, it's locked. Looks like you need a card key to get in.
And it makes sense that they would want to keep non-employees out.
There's a big welcome sign above the path.
Yeah, that's apparently the studio's fallen on tough times. They started letting people in on days they aren't filming. Make a bit of extra money by charging for the admission.
Huh? You sure know a lot about this place, Detective. You know, you could always quit being a detective and work here.
Yeah, and what perfect timing with the studio mascot down for the count.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean, pal?
Alright. So a little light banter with the detective. Whoops, I almost exited out of OBS by accident. That would have been awful, dude. So we need a key card, is what they're telling us. There's nothing to talk to you about. There's nothing to present to you. I think we're gonna move. Oh, we can only go to the CEO Mac. Wait, what'd she say? I need a... Yeah, card key. Okay, so I guess we go back to the main gate and you just talk to the lady about getting a key card.
Nick, look. That security lady in the guard, is in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts.
Yeah, and they're soft enough she doesn't need teeth to chew 'em. Hey, you. Well, are you satisfied Powers is guilty yet? Irk. I'm sad that I didn't really give her a voice. She had to make my life harder by giving that photo to Dr. Gumshoe. Alright. Why don't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am? Oh, that? I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know. Oh, just to the left here is the gate with the camera that took the photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see. The guard station is in central position. No matter where you go here, you pass by my station first. Now, per Hammer, he went through the studio just before 1. The murder happened right around 2:30. The only one I've seen go through here between 1 and 2:30 was Powers himself. The security camera got a good look at him too. If he's not the one what did it, I don't know who is. Maybe, was it you? Yeah, good one, Sonny. She thinks I was joking. Was the victim, Mr. Hammer, a popular actor? Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio. Was, past tense?
Oh yes, he was great, as the bearded samurai.
That too, yes. He shone the brightest back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate's a disgrace, I tell ya. Hammer took it pretty hard, and who can blame him? About the security camera. Oh yes, the camera. It's automatic. I can tell when someone walks through that gate, see? Then it snaps a photo. Apparently, it records the time when it takes the picture too. But don't bother myself with those with details. I just view all the photos on the computer over in the security guard station. I check them every day before going home, I do. Alright. Is there anything to present to you? What is this? No. How do I get a key card? Okay. Let's go to the employee area. October 16th, Global Studios employee area.
Nick, this is where they do all the behind-the-scenes stuff. Hey, look, there's Powers' dressing room. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around.
All right. There's a sign by the dressing room door. Will Powers must need to be a star and have your own room like this. The door to the dressing room, it's not locked.
Hey, Nick, let's take a look inside. Maybe we can find something as a souvenir?
What do you mean, find?
You never know. There might be something like the samurai spear.
We don't need a spear. That's a murder weapon, for crying out loud. Okay. A window into the dressing room. The glass is frosted, so I can't see inside. Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum. Huh? It's so normal. I was expecting some cool themed snacks or something. Popcorn, at least.
Wait, look! Samurai soda! Nick, try this.
Ladies first. That must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment.
Wow, Nick, you know a lot about the industry.
What else would they keep in a film studio? Remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates, minus the steak.
T-bone steak. That would have hit the spot.
You just had a burger.
Yeah, but I have a second stomach for steaks.
What? Alright, someone was eating out here. There's things stored over here. There's regular stuff in there. Okay. That might be it. So, shall we move into the dressing room? October 16th, Global Studios dressing room. It's Powers' room. Powers' dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping. Or at least, this is where he claims he was sleeping.
No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they?
Right, and there's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth for his sake. Examine. Let's do it right here. There's a vast array of cosmetics here.
Oh, this is the wig he used in Samurai Boogie Woogie. Nick, try this on.
No. And how can you tell the name of the show just by looking at the wig?
I, kinda like samurai movies.
Kinda. What's in this bag?
This must be Power's bag.
Hey, don't open that.
Look! An employee card key. That must be Power's.
Solid. It says Studio One.
Let's take it, Nick.
Borrow it. You mean borrow. Sweet.
I wonder what else is in Power's bag.
Stop that. My partner, the thief in training. Okay. Nothing here. There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to employees some tea and cookies.
Nick, I'm hungry.
You just had a burger. Yeah, but I
have a separate stomach for sweets.
How many stomachs does this girl have? Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here yesterday. Right by the window. It's locked. Looks like he doesn't open his window much. I guess it's kind of dusty outside. There's some regular suits among the costumes here. Those must be his own clothes.
It'd be fun to wear, one of the costumes.
I'd say you were already wearing one myself. Don't be mean to her. They always have mirrors like this in dressing rooms. I see my hair is still nice and spiky, just how I like it. I don't think... Nope. Nope. Blah, blah, blah. You just had a burger. Yes, 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 yes. Have we checked out everything in this room? Yes, we have. Okay. Well, now that we have the key card, nothing's changed here, right? I think we're going to go to Studio One now. Studio main gate. Okay. Move outside Studio One. Anything? Nope. Move. Okay. Examine. Entrance to Studio One. This is the studio where they found Jackhammer's body.
Let's go in and check it out, Nick.
I wonder if this key card we borrowed from the dressing room will work. Beep. It opened.
All right, we're in.
She's way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene. So let's move inside Studio One, please. October 16th, Studio One. What is it? You're a little quiet all of a sudden.
Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape, it's so real.
Well, the evil magistrate did die here, and the steel samurai killed him. The murder weapon was the samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. Okay.
He outlined where Jackhammer's body lay with tape. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny, I expected spear stabbing would leave at least a few bloodstains. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. Seems sketch.
Hey, look. Hey, listen. That's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey, Nick, take a look at that. One of those black and white boards they clap at the start of filming. And look, a megaphone, a real-life megaphone. Ready, Nick? Action.
This girl is more trouble than I thought.
What's this?
That's a reflecting light. They call it a reflecting screen or something like that. The assistant holds it during filming.
Huh?
What? Where's your enthusiasm for all things entertainment?
Well, lighting's fine, but I want to be the director, or maybe the Steel Samurai.
I think she's being serious. Nope.
Look, a ladder.
That's a step ladder.
So what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick.
Right, sorry.
Wow, look at that camera. That must cost a ton.
Yeah, so don't touch it.
Whoa, it's heavier than I thought.
Hey, you! No touching that! Oh, whoops. I'm sorry, my partner is kind of,
You know? No, I don't know.
Who are you?
Who, me? I'm an assistant here. I help props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers. Oh, you're WP's people. WP? Oh, Will Powers. WP, I get it. I don't envy you guys one bit, but do what you can for WP, okay? He never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent. Don't worry, leave it to us.
Alright, Penny, we're still here examining things. Wow, look at that camera, must cost time, blah blah blah, don't shit. Whoa. Looks like a backdrop to a stage. This must be used in the Steel Samurai show.
Of course, that's the mountain, Neo Fujiyama.
Doesn't the Steel Samurai take place in Old Tokyo? Can you even see Mount Fuji from there?
Not Old Tokyo, Nick. Neo Old Tokyo.
Oh, right. I think we had to talk to Penny, but let's just make sure that we have seen all that we need to see. Okay. Alright, the day of the crime. Could you please tell me anything about the day of the murder?
Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see. Only one assistant? Yes, well, the studios isn't doing so well right now. And yesterday was the only rehearsal for our action sequences. Oh, I see. In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there, along with everyone else. The employee area, that's where Power's dressing room is.
Wait, the employee area, that's where Power's dressing room is, right?
Yes, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. Then I saw WP go into his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that.
Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room?
No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private... What kind of girl do you think I am?
What kind? No. I'm sure you're a fine girl. I'm sorry. So much for getting a confirmation of Powers' alibi.
What do we do now, Nick? We haven't found anything. And if WP was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have the photograph. Sorry, I know you're busy.
Not really.
Actually, there's been something bothering me. Aha! That's what I'm talking about. A clue, a lead. Well, I don't know about that, but that day, just after noon, I sensed someone who was here.
You sensed?
Yes, several times. Some other studio employees, maybe. No, I don't think so.
Oh wait, some other studio employees maybe.
No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was somebody from outside.
Really?
But wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them?
Yeah, you're right.
I'm sorry I don't have any better information than that. No, thanks. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot.
Alright. So you sense that someone other than the regular film crew was here in the studio.
Yes, I think.
I think doesn't cut it in witness testimony.
Nick, what about that security lady? If someone came in the studio, she must have seen them.
Okay. Anything to present to you? No, no, no. And there's nothing else to examine. Okay, we're going to move. Okay, still nothing to do with you. October 16th, Global Studios main gate.
What? You still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost. What? I saw that suspicious look on your face. I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1, correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times? Sure as I can be. But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from the outside here that day. What? Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Ma'am? Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me? Eek. Alright, you better tell me and tell me quick, you spiky-haired cretin. Someone's been complaining about the work I do, huh? We were just talking to the assistant in Studio 1. Her. She's not even a full-time employee. All you youngins are all like that nowadays, running your mouth. Tomorrow's gonna be this and the other, and when you haven't been thinking about you, expect the elders been the same. Yeah.
She left.
Well, Nick, this is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders.
Oh yeah, baby. The computer that runs the studio security cameras.
Nick, maybe we can see that photo of Powers with this computer.
Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer? Yeah, dude. Okay, let's give it a try. You know how to work these things?
You know how to work these things, Nick.
Looks like I just have to enter a few numbers. Let's see, first, I need day of the murder. Looks like the camera turned at 1 that day. 1 o'clock. That was when the security lady arrived at the guard station. Please enter the... Oh, shite. Guys. Was it 307? There, entered. Hey, you printed out data for that day. Let's see what we got. Oh, but it's in his uniform. How is this a picture of Will Powers? Well, he is the one who always wears that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him.
I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Something's printed on the back. October
15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2. What does that mean? Maybe there's more photo data from that day. Nope, that's the only one in the computer. So it was deleted. Someone deleted something.
Hey, Nick. Can we use this photo as evidence for the trial?
Yeah.
I'll put that security lady in her place with this.
Right, we'll put her in her place.
Hey, that's what I said. Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says.
Wait, let's not.
Why not?
It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon.
Nick, you're craftier than I give you credit for. Why, you could be the next evil magistrate. Hey, why do I have to be the villain? Relax, it was just a joke. So are we done for today?
No, I want to get more photos. So it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is that security lady. No, I want to go to the computer and get more photos. God damn it. Okay, we are at a stopping point.
What time is it? It is, we've been streaming for like 2 hours, 40 minutes. Let me just check some text from my wife. Okay. So that's good. All right. Do I have time for another section of the case? That's the big question. Let me do a quick bio break. Let's make sure we really save that. I'm going to do a quick bio break. And then we'll be back and we'll decide whether or not we're going to go forward or not, because I think it might be like another hour of case stuff if we go. I'm not sure. Let's see. Be right back. All right, everybody. Do we continue this or do we go? Who's still here? Who wants to continue this thing? Or should we? Or do you think we should pause? Let's see. It's a big question. Big question. What if we go? Gosh. Is it going to be like a really long trial? Why don't we go a little bit more? Let's go a little bit more and see what happens. Desert Raven Gamer, what up? Says a little bit more. Okay. October 18th, 10 a.m. District Court, court number 4. So we're actually going into the court already. Oh, it's Edgeworth again. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please.
The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio 1 of Global Studios. It is impossible for anybody else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact.
I see. Very well. I would like to move on to some testimony. Desert Raven Gamer asks, question, is the sound effect from the game or are you adding it? Sounds like it's from... I'm adding that. This is me. It is from Law & Order. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness.
Very well. I call a most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. Detective, would you briefly describe this case to the court?
Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's more in to grasp the layout of the studio, see? This here is the employee area. The actors did a run-through of their action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studios. The security lady that works at the studios was here at 1 p.m. on that day. Past the security station, there's a gate, see? Past that gate are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder, where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15th, There were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer, the defendant, Will Powers, and a young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Then after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Now jump ahead later to that day, 5 p.m. The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was canceled. The time of death was 2:30. The samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest was a murder weapon. That's the case, in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? Should I listen to that whole thing again? Skip it. I think I can probably remember that.
So the murder weapon was a spear. How medieval.
Samurai spear added to the court record.
Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question, and that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see?
Understood.
Let's call the security officer to the stand. Will the witness declare her name?
Oh my, aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered.
Your name, please.
Oh, dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma. Your name, please.
Seems Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witness to say their name.
Oh my god. Wendy Oldbag, dearie. Just call me Grandma. When I was young, I was an old bag. So those other children make fun of me, but can't believe it. There was this boy, Captain Chess Club. He called me an old bag because he cried. Objection! I object to the witness's talkativeness.
Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand.
I was just saying to the good part, dearie. Perhaps we can get to the testimony.
Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct?
Yes, I was.
And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you?
You know your stuff, dearie.
You may begin your testimony. She sure is one hell of an old bag.
Here we go. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1. Poor old Hammer and the rest had been doing a run-through since the morning. I, had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 p.m. It was 1 when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5. Now the murder happened at 2:30, right? Interesting to me because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was heading towards the studio.
You saw the defendant then, Very well, let's begin the cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
Alright, on the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. There's probably no reason for me to press this. Poor old Hammer and the rest have been doing a run-through since the morning. Well, I had some errands to run that morning. Do I want to press on that? What kind of errands?
Oh, well, you know. Answer the question. Actually, I was watching poor Hammer and Powers observing, you know.
Observing? Weren't you supposed to be at the guard station?
Whippersnapper, I told you I locked the gate, didn't I? I did my job.
I'm not sure your boss would see it that way.
Anyway, I've always watched Hammer's run-throughs, always. Never missed one in all my years.
Wow, I want to see a Steel Samurai run through too.
You could quit being a spirit medium and take up guard duty.
Not a bad idea.
Anyway, it was 1 when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then till 5.
Alright, hold on.
Anyway, it was 1 when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5. Let's press it. Let's see. So you were watching there the whole time? No breaks? Not even for a second?
course, I'm a professional, you know. Or are you criticizing how I do my job, whippersnapper?
No, it's just after seeing you eating those donuts at the guard station yesterday.
I can watch the gate and eat donuts at the same time. Whippersnapper. Whippersnapper. Old windbag is losing it, Nick.
Why don't you raise an objection? So, the witness was on duty the whole afternoon, the whole time. Very well. What did you see?
Now the murder happened at 2:30, right? Interesting to me, because a certain man walked right by me at 2.
2? You sure?
Sure as spit.
Well, who was the man?
Really, you shouldn't try to get so excited at your age. Something might strain something. Now, don't get your skivvies in a bunch. I'll tell you who it was. It was Powers, that man right there. He was heading towards the studio.
So you saw Powers?
That's what I said. Got wax in your ears, Sonny? Nick, this is your chance.
Yeah, time to pull out the secret weapon.
I'll say it again. It was him.
Alright, time to show the photograph.
Let me get this straight, old bag. Miss Oldbag.
You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you? Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. What is this exactly?
None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo Old Tokyo.
Miss Oldbag, is this the Mr. Powers that you saw?
Of course. Didn't your mama teach you any sense, Sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right?
No, they can't.
Well, I mean, I wonder. True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai. I know that. I wasn't born yesterday.
No one in this court is accusing you of that, Miss, Witness.
He's having trouble calling her old bag, apparently.
However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you?
Nosy old man. Of course I have proof.
What? Huh?
Even Edgeworth is surprised. The prosecution would like to ask the witness, please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time. How was I supposed to know everybody would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look.
Wow, old Windbag has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good. Let's hear about your proof then.
The man in the photo. I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props, it was a big mess. Apparently he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his legs, see, clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy?
So he had sprained his ankle. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness.
She's gotta be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals. The man in the photo. I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. What do I have in my possession, by the way? Guide map, card key. Oh, the card key, though. He couldn't even get into Studio One. He's dragging one leg. Okay. That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently sprained his ankle pretty bad. Was Mr. Powers' ankle badly sprained? Not so bad that he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch. Thus the nap. Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked.
Dragging his foot. Okay. You can see he's dragging his leg. Clear as day. It's not so clear. Are you absolutely sure? It does look like he was dragging his foot. It looked like somebody short was wearing that outfit. See, and you didn't trust me, Whippersnapper. That's how I knew it was Powers Happy. Still, you can't look at this and say it's Mr. Powers.
Yes, but only Mr. Powers would have been dragging his leg.
He has a point. It does seem quite likely that it was Powers.
There's gotta be more to this. I better keep pressing her.
He broke a prop? Sure did, his own samurai spear.
His samurai spear, the murder weapon?
Luckily I was there with my duct tape to fix it.
This strikes me as a significant detail.
I better write this down in the court record. Okay. Okay, how did he trip? Trip and fall. Yes, and to think he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai. What a laugh. So Powers sprained his ankle. I helped make it better for him, of course.
You helped make it better?
I kissed it where it hurt.
Let's just skip over that part, shall we?
Where was the assistant then? Oh, her? She was cleaning up the backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle. You may continue your testimony.
What am I supposed to press her on? Am I gonna press her on that?
Okay. I'll have you know I'm not pointing fingers at anyone behind their backs. Everything I've said is on straight and narrow. The up and up. Youth today, always whining about whether I'm making an old lady want to cry. Okay. Mr. Wright, please, for all of our sakes, try not to upset the witness. Who was present at the run-through? Well, let's see. It was Powers, he's a Steel Samurai, then the poor old Hammer, the evil magistrate, and me.
And what exactly were you doing?
Observing, just observing. What about the assistant? Oh, she was off moving backdrops around and such, so she didn't see the run-through then. Alright, I already pressed her on the trip and fall. Broke one of the props, already pressed her in there. Apparently sprained ankle pretty bad. I think we've heard enough, haven't we, Your Honor?
Well, there is one thing that bothers me.
Which is?
Where is this Steel Samurai costume now?
Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking, though. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the Steel Samurai, yes. And it is clear that the person in the Steel Samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers.
I suppose that's right.
Sorry, had to check my phone.
Are you sure you're sure, Your Honor?
Hold it right there. We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the Steel Samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers.
The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider the possibility, also.
Damn, Edgeworth. Then allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please? No need to ask twice. Alright. Witness account continued. The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30, true? The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen him. So if no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be the Steel Samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Okay. Let's press her on that. How do you know that? Didn't I just explain? I gave donuts to the young detective. And then, after some rubbish about it being a secret, pal, he told me everything. I see Detective Gumshoe shares his fellow officer's fondness for donuts. The only person I saw to the studio for was Will Powers. Are you absolutely sure? Oh, quite, Sonny. Nobody suspicious looking passed by at all. Nobody suspicious looking? Right. No one else went there. What about before you got to the guard station? You mean before 1? Why, everyone was in the employee area before then. And I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Not to mention, if they had, I would have seen them. Are you sure? Oh no. The witness has answered the question. Anyone going to the studio had to pass by the witness. That's right, Sonny. You let him have, edgy boy. Edgy boy.
Ooh. Old Windbag sure has balls. Or, well, you know what I mean.
Old Woodmags have a way of skipping over important details after all, or for that matter, entirely forgetting them.
How convenient.
Something we look forward to, perhaps. Oh, I think we're gonna... The only person I saw go to the studio before them was Will Powers. No one else went there. I'm gonna present the map and see what happens. The witness statement is clearly faulty, Your Honor. Oh no. I'm sorry, but I can see nothing faulty. Oh crap. Unfortunately, I will have to penalize you, Mr. Wright. Damn, dude. I must be on the wrong track. Anyone going to the studio? Okay. Alright, team. What do we think we need to do here? I feel like... Bam, I don't know, I'm not sure what we need to do. What if we present the key card? Oh no. Oh no. Okay. It's not good. Not good. What about before you got to the guard station? Okay, so the assistant is here. Or that. Wait, everyone was in the employee area. And I locked the main gate so no one can get in. I am at a loss, everybody. Weapon breakage has been amended. I mean, what if somebody was in Studio 2? Does Raven say maybe show her the spear? I have to show her something in relation to what she's saying. Would have seen them. No one else went there. The only person I saw to the studio from was Will Powers. What if I present the autopsy report at 2:30? No, but then that just like time of death is at 2:30. The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30. That's correct. Need to show the photo. Oh, because of the on the other side it said there was photo. Oh, because it says in the photo number 2. Only person I saw in the studio before then was Will Powers. Photo. Thanks, Dark Black. Hold on. Look at this photograph one more time. This photo was taken by a camera at the gate for the studios, correct? Yes, sir, Sonny. So whenever anyone passes by you, it automatically takes a picture. And here I thought you didn't know your head from the hole in the ground. Right. Anyway. It's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data. Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening. That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo are printed the words October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2. Even I know that means it was taken at 2 p.m. on October 15th. Really, Sonny. Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is at the bit at the end where it says photo number 2. Photo 2? The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's a bit odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo 1 if it was really the only photo? Gavelled. Order, order. Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright. Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not one but 2 people went to the studio that day, yet there's only data for one of these photos. Who could have erased the other photo? Only someone with access, the security lady herself. Eh? You watch your mouth, whippersnapper. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers. But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by. Well, yes, that's what it would seem to mean. Can the witness explain this to the court? I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Edgy boy, help. Believe me, I want to. But I don't know what what this means either. Some help you are. Yo, whippersnapper too. Whippersnapper. Something the matter, Miss Oldbag? Yeah, that's right. I just remembered something. Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate. Someone other than the Steel Samurai. Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way.
I see. Your testimony, please.
The other person. Every day I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day.
Miss Oldberg, this is the first I've heard of this.
Well, of course, Sonny, I've only just remembered it.
Right. Anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination.
Well, I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this.
The other person. Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one important job to do. Another job? That's right, I check all the people that pass by the main gate that day. I look closely at every one of the photos the security camera takes. Do you back up all the security camera data? Well, they just keep telling me to, yes. But those computers are just so frustrating. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking. How exactly do you determine what isn't suspicious looking? Oh, you can tell by looking at their faces for the most part. For the most part? This is a murder trial, Mrs. Oldbag. Well, I didn't touch a suspicious looking Will Powers photo, did I? I think she's missing the point. Come to think of it now, I remember throwing out one photo. What is it? Well, who in the heck was in that photo you erased? A fanboy. Fanboy? Steel Samurai fanboys, real freaks if you ask me. They get information about rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about. One was there that day. Wait a second. Didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in? Those were your words. Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area.
Oh.
The grate has been loose for a while and it leads outside, and well, that's where they come in.
They came in through the drain?
Shawshank style. I told you they were freaks, and and they're kids, children, whippersnappers.
Kids?
So on the photo you erased, it was a boy, probably 2nd or 3rd grade.
Damn it.
What?
Order, order. Let me get this straight. You saw 2 people pass by the gate on their way to the studios that day. One was the Steel Samurai, dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be in about 2nd or 3rd grade.
Oh yes, well, we see his type there every day. Can't stop him, can't catch him. A boy in the 2nd or 3rd grade. I assume it'd be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear.
Impossible, I think. It's quite heavy.
Right, as I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data.
Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there, that makes him a suspect.
Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him.
This court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and prosecution to consider this new information, and no forgetting vital information this time.
October 18th, 11:08 a.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 3. The plot does thicken. Mr. Powers?
Yes. Tell me straight.
Tell me straight. Were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio?
I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest.
So, who was the Steel Samurai in that security photo?
How should I know? The Steel Samurai's costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really.
What? You should take better care of that stuff.
I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a Steel Samurai costume. So, Where does this leave me?
It doesn't look good. You're the only likely suspect right now.
Nick, what are we gonna do?
First, we play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could have conceivably done this.
Right. And it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day.
Right, but if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot.
You don't sound very optimistic.
I'm not optimistic at all, actually.
Hey Nick, it's time.
Okay, let's go. Wait, who are we gonna choose?
What does that mean? Please don't sigh like that. Sniff.
Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Powers. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on the matter?
The prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went through the studios was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence. But there's still no one else that could have committed the crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers.
Very well, Mr. Wright. Your thoughts?
Oh man, I need some water. I'm gonna lose my voice, aren't I? The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who committed the crime.
Order. Interesting. Let us hear who you have in mind. However, be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized.
Right, great. If the stakes weren't high enough.
So, who was this person other than Mr. Powers that could have committed the murder?
Oh, guys. I mean, it's the assistant is like the most obvious one. I mean, the grade school boy could have, because the spear was broken in half. Maybe you could wield the one half of it. And the security lady. All right, team. What do you think? I'm gonna call on the chat. What do you guys think? I think the obvious choice is to go down the assistant girl route, but is her story? I don't want it to be her, but like the security guard is obviously the one also that's just like has the keys to everything. Dark Black is saying it's the bag. Desert Raven Gamer saying it's the assistant girl. She's weird. I'm gonna get penalized if I pick the wrong choice, though. It's not the grade school boy. I think that's... I really don't want it to be the assistant girl, even though that she's, like, weird. You know what? And the security lady has motive because she hates Will Powers. I'm gonna do security lady. Let's see. It was a security lady, Wendy Oldbag. Who? The Steel Samurai is dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about the morning's injury. Maybe because they've been watching the action scene run through. Therefore, there was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. The security lady, Oldbag. What, whippersnapper?
Order, order. Is this true, Oldbag?
Oldbag? That's Miss Oldbag to you. Miss Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the Steel Samurai costume, then slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the murder.
Why would she go through the trouble of wearing the Steel Samurai costume?
Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take a picture. If she was in his costume, she could point her finger at Mr. Powers.
I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright.
Oh yeah, right here. Sherlock Holmes 2, baby. That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection and some new damning evidence?
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter?
The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time. What? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, so you all think I did it? Is that it? Edgy boy, don't just sit there, do something. What's my move? Maybe now's my chance to take this the whole way. Press further. The very same reasoning that, oh, is she innocent and Edgeworth is making me like dig my own grave. The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's actions on that day. But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hannah? You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive too.
Indeed.
That did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope. Wait just a minute. What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy. The one whose photo I erased.
He's only a grade schooler. As you said, 2nd or 3rd grade, was it?
That doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds tops.
Your thoughts, Mr. Wright?
That boy's not the killer. What? How can you be so sure? Oh, is it nice to the kids? Or is it be nice to the kids and mean to Elder's Day whippersnapper? I have proof. Proof?
Indeed. Let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that shows the boy could not have committed this murder?
Pierced. Is it the spear? Your Honor, the murder weapon was a samurai spear. That very spear is shown here in this photo. How could the boy have taken the spear? It's impossible.
I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this?
The windbag. Speechless. This has got to be the first.
Very well. This court will suspend proceedings for the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Miss Windy. What was her name?
Something old bag, Your Honor.
Then the prosecution will look further into this old bag before we continue. That is all. This court is adjourned.
Gavelled. Wait a second. I'm not just gonna sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree, me. I'm talking. Oh great, stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk.
Miss Oldbag, what is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony?
Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about. Not to talk about?
By whom?
You mean it wasn't Edward that told him not to talk?
Well, testify.
Damn. My lips were sealed. Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see, so they told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studios all day. But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free.
Miss Oldbag, this is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now?
Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told.
No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
Dang, dude. Her lips were sealed. Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. So you were told not to talk? That's right, by the studio and the TV bigwigs, no less.
Why didn't I hear about this?
Don't be too hard on yourself, Sonny. We're all in on it. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. Okay. Who were these people? Well, the director and the producer, for starters. The director. We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their actions here without a director? Of course. Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it. So where were these people? The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime, and they had a meeting after that. Where? Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer. Studio 2? There was a Studio 2? Of course there's a Studio 2. Well, if you look at the guide map, here it is. You go through the gate and all the way to the left. The path where the monkey's head had fallen over.
Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination?
I think I've already answered all my questions, but... They said they had nothing to do with it. Miss Oldbag, this is a trial for murder. I know that's silly. Still, they were pretty convincing about having nothing to do with it, and they gave me a little bonus on the side. So you got your bonus and you still talked. Guess there's no harm in getting much information as I can. So they were actually in the studio? Yes, the whole day. When they heard about the murder, they beat it before the cops came. Grumble. I'll kill this one, I swear. I feel sorry for Edgeworth, almost. She really left him hanging on this one. There's someone now too. Them? Who were these people? Well, the director and the producer for starters. Oh yeah. Is there anything in the court writer? I'm gonna be Oh. Key card. Do I present the key card? Oh, I can't present it here. Is there anything? I think. Okay, we have learned that there were others at Global Studios on the day of question. The director and the producer and some bigwigs were all present. And as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers.
The court acknowledges the defense's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbag, and more information about these other people we have just been told of.
I understand, Your Honor.
This ends the day's proceedings in the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. This court is adjourned.
So October 18th, 1:04 p.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3.
Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me.
Really, it's nothing. Or should I?
We'll be going down to the studios to do more investigating. We have to find out more about this director and producer.
They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. So now's my chance to get the material for the cross-examination.
So, Nick, have we figured out just who it was in the steel samurai costume? Could it really have been an old windbag?
What do you think, Mr. Powers? I don't think it was her, really.
Neither do I, Nick.
Yeah, I know. Look, I was just trying to buy time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers.
Poor old windbag. I kind of feel sorry for her.
Well, she wasn't winning any points in there, with or without my accusation. Oh, okay, let's get down to the studios.
Right, we'll be back to visit you soon.
Thanks. Thanks, guys. To be continued. All right, perfect stopping point. All right, 327. There it is, everybody. I think we're gonna stop there for today. It was good that we kind of got into the next stage there, so that the next time we play, which may be tomorrow, I was thinking about this or Keyforge, but solving cases. It's pretty fun. So we'll see where my voice is tomorrow. Again, it's one of those things where I'm getting a washer installed tomorrow, and they need to call me today, and I'm kind of getting nervous that they haven't called me yet, to give me a installation window. And so depending on when that window is will determine when I can stream and if I can. Yeah, so if I don't see you tomorrow, and you can check Twitter and Discord and all that kind of stuff to see if I'm going to stream or not. Then I'll see you Monday night with Matt, and we'll be playing mission or scenario 5 of our Innsmouth conspiracy campaign for Arkham Horror. And then hopefully, no guarantees, but Chris will be back. But, you know, he may have to do some family catch-up, life catch-up, IRL stuff. But you should be able to see his face for his first stream of 2021. Otherwise, it'll just be more of me playing Keyforge or this game. Now we got to beat it. We got to beat this game. So that's what we're gonna happen. So I hope you enjoyed this sort of second stream of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I hope everyone's enjoying the game and that the audio sounds okay and that you're okay with my bad VO and all that good stuff. Thank you so much for the help, Dark Black, particular, that helped me with a photo evidence that I needed. And I think that's gonna be it. So everybody, enjoy the rest of your day. I may or may not be seeing you tomorrow, but thank you so much for joining me here. If you're watching on YouTube and you're enjoying this series of Phoenix Wright, let me know. It's by liking and subscribing the video and also leaving me a comment. And let me know what you want to see or what like if the audio is good, all that good stuff. I like to take feedback on all this stuff. So thanks again, everybody. I'm going to say peace, good gaming, and maybe I'll see you tomorrow. Otherwise, I'll see you on Monday. Bye.